Well, I filed in 2009 for an election that we anticipated was going to occur in 2012 because I was incredibly frustrated with the direction of County Hall. Felt that county government is completely disconnected from the reality of the lives of the people of Miami-Dade County, and think we deserve better. So I filed at that time for an election that we thought was going to be 3 years away. Those circumstances have changed, and we'll see what occurs with the recall on March 15th. But at the end of the day, we have a great opportunity to eliminate the wasteful spending in County Hall, eliminate this corruption and culture of corruption, and really focus on creating jobs for the people of this community.
Now let's talk about what you just mentioned, that special election on May 18th, I believe you said?
March 15th.
March 15th, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Carlos, Mayor Alvarez is being recalled. He raised the millage rate. People are up in arms about the tax, especially in this day and age, with this economy.
Sure.
If this transpire, this recall, you're in pretty good position to run. The election would be what, in May this year?
We expect the election, if the people of this community decide on March 15th that they want to move in a different direction, we expect that the county commission will call for a special election that will occur probably within 75 days of March 15th. And again, the people of this community and this democratic process will make that decision.
Now, moving forward, you're one of the, like I said, the very first one to announce. It's interesting how the perception here in South Florida that it's the same old OK Corral, the same old, nothing's changed since the 80s. That there's this, like you said, this sentiment of corruption down here. What would you do differently to change that perception here and to the rest of the country?
Well, I think first of all, it starts with eliminating this wasteful spending that's occurring at the county level. Every single day as we continue to dig through that budget, we realize there are complete inefficiencies and redundancies in the way that county government is expending the taxpayer dollars. So that it starts with that. Second of all, it's creating a zero tolerance policy for corruption. It's absolutely unacceptable to be reading the stories we're reading about Jackson Memorial Hospital, reading the stories about the housing agency being taken over by HUD, the federal government, the transit department having its $185 million being suspended by FDOT because of mismanagement. I mean, that's wholly unacceptable. And as I make my way around this community, people are continually telling us how frustrated and angry they are with what's occurring there. And that's we're hoping to bring a new day to Miami-Dade where we eliminate this corruption, where we ensure that there's efficient spending of the taxpayer dollars, and where we're focused on creating jobs, which is what's so desperately needed for the people of this community.
But how could we create jobs here in Miami-Dade? What could you propose that would create jobs or help create jobs?
I think the mayor needs to be the chief spokesperson, the chief economic development officer of this community. And so whether it's a port issue, like we had a great opportunity now to expand our port, it's an issue that would create 33,000 jobs. You know, our mayor should have been in Washington, D.C. advocating for the people of this community when we knew the timeline was going to be basically a 2-week timeline for the federal government to decide. Whether it's doing that or whether it's sitting before potential employers, whether it's understanding what the challenges are for small businesses these days here in this community, our mayor needs to be in touch with that reality. And I think that as mayor, I will certainly focus my efforts on that.
Now, what about all this talk about imposing new taxes on small businesses? I mean, obviously you're against any kind of new tax
Sure.
on small businesses, but what in Miami-Dade County, how can you guys cut more taxes, or where could you cut these taxes?
Well, I think, again, one of the things we're continually talking about is one of the first things we do is ensure that there's an independent outside audit of all county expenses. Because so we can get a real accurate financial picture as to where these redundancies are, the inefficiencies are, and where there's opportunity to cut the fat. And that'll be the first thing that we do. Second of all, there's great opportunity to create new employment here. You know, we sit and we talk about Miami being the gateway to Latin America, that Florida is, but specifically Miami. I don't think we fully capitalized on that. And I think we have to have a mayor that's focused in on ensuring job promotion, job creation for the people of this community, and also understanding the challenges of small businesses. I was talking to a small business owner yesterday who says that the red tape, the bureaucracy, the time with which it takes to get stuff done at County Hall is incredibly burdensome, and we can eliminate a lot of that red tape, and that's something we should be focused on as well.